Yeah, it should be a good one today. Yeah.
I mean, both of these players are having an amazing tournament so far. I mean, both have secured the top four already, right?
Yeah, of course. And Blithe has shown it before how good of a player he is, and I think for Rune, this is his really breakout tournament. You know, he's never got this far, and hopefully, I know him, and he will be looking just to take these final three games he could have left and win them all. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, they're both really really good. I mean, you don't reach the final four by accident, right? Like
Yeah,
they
there's no
both
luck.
fully deserve it. So and yeah, InfoFun will be waiting for one of them in the loser bracket final. So yeah, we are nearing the ending. Grand
Yeah,
finals on Sunday, of course.
yeah, it's getting really good now. Like, all the games left are just gonna be so good for crap players, you know. So you're guaranteed good games and good performances on the maps, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. And if you look at the maps, we have zRune, who picked Berlin, and map 2, chosen by Blithe, is Colorado. And Bands, Paris, and Santa Fortuna. What do you make of that, Joker?
You see immediately on the Berlin and Rune never lost on Berlin before, so you know it's definitely gonna be a more comfortable map, and that's what you want. You know, you plan strategically, so you have your better maps towards the back end against the opponents that you know you will probably be playing, if everything goes to plan. So I think that's why we've seen come through. I know Paris was a map that Rune was talking about banning yesterday in a separate server, and I don't think he's comfortable on it himself, and he does rate Life on Paris. And of course, Santa Fortuna. It's a map that everyone's going to struggle on. I know Rune actually plays on it quite well, which could be a reason why Life might ban a map. And of course, banning the map doesn't mean that you're like bad at it or not comfortable on it. It just might mean your opponent's just better on it. So you know you don't want to risk being taken to that map by your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Or you're just not feeling that map at the moment
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Yeah, for the maps after this, we'll keep that a secret for now. Map 3 and potentially 4, 5, and 6. If it
Mhm.
gets to that, you never know. We're
Yeah, we
well. I'm hoping for a close match, of course, as always.
Yeah, we got to map six when Blythe last played, I'm pretty sure. So you know, if it can continue into this game, be set up for a good one.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, both players have played it 4 times,
Hmm.
which is
Yeah, Rune just having no losses and just two more wins. So one has 100% win rate, the other
true.
50%. So,
But I
but we
personally
haven't
put
seen.
more value on like the amount of matches played, like the experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If
But
someone's 2 on the map, I'll take someone that's 12 and 13, for example.
exactly, and we got the first spin, Joker. Do you do the honors?
Oh yeah, happily we will have Agent 1 killed with a hobby knife in the suit. Agent 2 drowning as Rolf Hirschmiller. Agent 3, Science SMG as the delivery guy. Agent 4, Consumed Poison as the technician. And Agent 5, Fallen Object as the club crew.
So drowning and consumed.
Yeah, nice. Real nice spin start here, of course. You know, if we do see players start a club entrance, it will be that loss of a layout slot. Science SMGs on every agent, so it's not the end of the world with that. You don't have to bring the SMG, of course. And
It's really not
Drowning
that.
can be.
It's not loadout
Yeah,
heavy, is it?
it's not low heavy at all. No, no, no. Of course, everything on Berlin's on the map anyways. The hobby knife's on the map, but we might actually just see the hobby knife brought in just for that quick kill onto green. In a suit kill, we usually just see green as the target normally.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting to see which targets they pick for. Well, mainly the drowning, the consumed poisoning, and the falling object, because
Yeah,
you can mix them up a little. But yeah,
yeah. I mean,
both
like,
players are in.
yeah, fallen objects is Thames is normally the contender with the crane, but of course he has that club crew disguise. Of course, there are other ones around the map and that, but it's going to be interesting. Same with Consumed. You can get downport with Consumed, but also there's a full object for him as well in the forms of the bricks and the dangling cubes around the map.
Exactly. Blight had a little misthrow there, couldn't get the lock on. Did manage to save
Yeah,
it in the end, but this does look risky. Still no red guns though, because it was the target that spotted him. For some reason, the normal guard that was looking straight at
wow.
him didn't see the frontal throw, and
Yeah, it's
he is back to green guns. Got the first kill with the hobby knife.
nice start from Blithe there, and say getting that first kill down with the hobby knife very early on. We will see the Banner come through now. Of course, we'll have that technician disguise he needs for that Agent 4 kill.
Yeah, it's the banner lore has become standard for nearly every player. It's interesting to see.
I think almost if you don't plan killing Banner, you just always do it anyways. It's just habit. You do it basically on every single Berlin spin.
Yeah, unless you
So,
do a Ralph lore, of course.
Yeah, he does come down there.
But yeah, zRune did decide to take another route, not go to the roof and get the first kill out of the way already. He went straight for the delivery guy and is looking for his first kill here as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Blithe has the SMG from Agent Green and went down for the delivery man as Banner came up. So it will be the second kill for him coming through now. Of course, everyone on the roof is knocked out, so Banner won't panic any of them, and that's where the red guns have come from. So it will be him getting green guns back from that kill onto Banner here. So a real nice start from Blithe here.
Yeah, that's 2 kills down already. zRune, meanwhile, busy with what looks like a falling object kill. Of course, this target is wearing the club crew disguise, so that's very convenient here.
Yeah, he's just trying to get Thames underneath the thing. Wherever he should be fine just to knock out Thames when he is there, take his clothes and shoot the cement hole.
Yeah, those 2 guards there are remarkably Blithe for some reason.
Reporting in. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, Blithe will be.
But that chick near there is not blind and did see the KO from zRune, and that is a restart, unfortunately. And that sets him way back, Joker.
Yeah, it does, definitely. Indeed, you will be seeing the poison the food for Lowenfall will be used for Blithe there, I think, is what we saw there. Of course, we'll be in the technician disguise. I don't really know the timings of Lowenfall consumed. It's more Davenport, I think we'll see more common, but we might then in turn see that with a fallen object kill. But Blithe looking to do the same as Rune just did and go for it on Thames.
I mean, it makes sense, right? As mentioned,
Yeah,
the guy has the disguise on him. So he basically delivers the kill towards you. But yeah, strong showing from Blithe so far. Unfortunate rip from zRune there.
Oh, that whoosh for Blithe. Shows just how the body's just far enough away for it to all be good. Does get the upgrade disguise, and yeah, will be the third kill down for Blithe. So on a nice roll here, of course. The
We got him. It's time to move in.
oh, it's not good for Blithe. That's thankfully you can't destroy disguises with a shot because that could have been catastrophic if he managed to do that. Rune now will change up his strategy. We'll go up through green and like we saw Blithe did, but not opt for that first kill. Blithe will just have to wait for a Learnful to eat the food, and as he does, as soon as I say it, he does.
Amazing
just
timing.
one more kill.
Yeah.
One more kill left for Blithe now, and if it is Chamberlain or Montgomery in this area, that will be a quick kill. And of course, Rolf, it's not hard to guys get at all, really. It's just a well-placed shot or a throw distraction, and he's the only one that's distracted by it. But of course, you might have to wait a bit of time for Montgomery or Chamberlain, because I assume that's who we're going to see.
Yeah, but if he does this, he shouldn't take too long, because those 2 other agent bikers will go upstairs, and that might pose a problem for them. But yeah, Blithe is flying so far. First 4 kills down in just over 4 minutes in-game time. Has the final disguise here. Will be looking for a drowning kill. It's going to be interesting to see which one he picks. He has some options here.
If he managed to get to the target quickly, this could have actually been record, I'd assume. Because what is 7:09, I think Berlin record is. So I fame this tournament, or 7:0 something, I'm pretty sure. So would have been close, but unfortunately, just doesn't have that a target puking yet for him to drown. Doesn't have a key card, but of course can just bust open the doors from an SMG if he wanted to. But it's just a bit stuck now, wondering what to do for this last kill.
Yeah, and another unfortunate rip from zRune, trying to clear out Rolf's room there. Got spotted by one of the bikers there. and he will be on his third run now, and he's way behind now. It's all in Blithe's hands, really.
Yeah, Rune just had a bit of hesitation, and as soon as he threw it, the guy just turned around. So a bit of unfortunate timing. But Blythe with just such a nice lead here. It's going to be hard for him to throw it away, really. You might have to be careful with these bodies, leaving them there. Of course, Montgomery will come down soon. It depends. I think we will see him seek it, however. Don't know if he will realise that yet.
Yeah, Zero needs to really hope for a rip here for Blithe because, yeah, like you said, it's just too much of a lead to possibly catch up on without a rip from Blithe's side. I just don't see that happening.
It is doable. He hasn't moved them bikers, and that is slightly scary. He will have to be very quick. Of course, Montgomery will come down the stairs with his guard. So if he gets his Davenport killed down quickly, he might be fine. I don't know. He goes down the stairs.
These are scary moments, though, for Blithe, as you mentioned.
No, he's going down the. Oh, Montgomery's going down the other stairs. Just depends, like if he just has that slight head turn, if he walks past there or something, he might be in a spot of bother. Of course, has had the delivery guys who have the keys and
yeah, but it's not just Montgomery to worry about. He also left the bikers up in Rolf's room, and they will venture out as well when
that's what I
Rolf
mean.
is taken out.
He knocked them out on the stairs. That's what I was worried about because we saw him knock them out on the stairs, which Montgomery does go down. So a bit scary, but should be fine run towards the exit here.
Yeah, and that's just a clean first try from Blithe here, taking the first map. Very strong opening, and it was zRune's map pick as well. That's always how you want to start, taking your opponent's map.
Yeah, zRune's definitely on the back foot now. Blythe's comfortable. It's his own map pick. If he wins this, he's on that match point already. So definitely won't be feeling as much pressure as Rune will be now. Of course, going into Colorado, a map where you can rip everywhere. There's always an opportunity somewhere, whenever, to rip on Colorado. So it's going to be great to see both players approach this map.
Yeah, Colorado can go from super straightforward to really, really tricky. With live kills and loud kills.
Yeah, it's just like live Myros, Suit or Scrooge, Scarecrow will just be a bit testing for these players. Of course, having to navigate all the way across Colorado if you opt for that Westbridge start in a hostile skies, definitely is challenging. And there are, there's specific timings you have to make for Maya, Sean, etc. Blythe, lots of experience on this map, however, so should be fine coping with all of the things just listed really, and Rune not as much as experience.
Yeah, 10 against 1 here. That's a crazy difference. Of course, Blithe has been around longer, of course. This is only zRune's second tournament, if I'm not mistaken. So that does explain it.
Yeah, and Blythe for that one draw. I assume with like the bigger five, it will be draw purely because they're running out of time, which on a map like Colorado is easily understandable. I think all the best players like Blythe is would have had a draw in Colorado, Santa, Berlin, etc. At one point, there are some spins that are just hell. Just to plan in the first place and having to execute it will be extremely difficult.
And the game can always troll you as well. Like even if you're playing well, the game can just throw bullshit your way.
Yes, definitely a map where, as I said before, you can rip absolutely everywhere, and if the game ain't going your way, then you potentially will be in for a long one on Colorado.
Yeah, pressure is already on zRune here though. Like 0 to 4 or equal to 2 is such a major difference here. He really wants to take this map. You don't want to be behind on a match point already on the third map, because then the pressure is just insane, of course.
yeah, you can't. You literally just can't lose a map. And if you lose a map, then of course you're out. And especially it being lower bracket, it's so much nerves, especially because if you lose, you're out. And that's the hard thing about this lower bracket. You get the second chance, and if you lose that, then unfortunately you're gone. And both players won't want to go, and we don't want to see either players go. Of course, you know they're both very talented players that prove lots of entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so nice to just win the very first map, because you're just chilling
Yeah.
for the second one. Like, even if you lose it, it's 2-2, and you're still good.
Indeed.
But losing that first map, you're already on the back foot. You already feel that major pressure of having to win.
Even though I assume Blythe will still be thin, just because you have that first map, and you still have to win the second. You know, you still have to win the second, third, fourth if it gets there, of course. So Blythe will still be feeling the pressure. I just think it will be added up for it slightly here, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, true, of course. But if you do get up like 4-0, you're just in chill mode. You got like 3 chances to take one map and take the victory. That's such a comfortable feeling here.
Yeah, exactly. And is Colorado, if it is a spin, it can be quick and linear. Of course, we see Rune Prats and the Hacker ISO, but more people are just way more comfortable with Westbridge start and taking out camps early and all that. So it's gonna be interesting to see if it is that linear spin, what players will opt for. If they will choose to get Sean early on in the house, isolated, or in his little hut, isolated. So that would be interesting to see the approaches from both players in that regard. I think, and
Yeah, and chat has just informed me that there were no predictions for the first map and nothing yet for this. It's my first shoutcast this tournament. I need to get back into it,
yeah.
but the predictions are up. I set it to 2 minutes, guys, so feel free to bet. My apologies. And yeah, we're about 30 seconds away here. Let's see if the experience shown here will be displayed in the match itself, Joker, like 10 against 1.
Yeah. Hmm. But then I think with how good both players are, I think one rip on either side, and the other player will be fine. You know, I can easily see both of these players doing any spin first time, and if Rune rips, the pressure's going to keep building up as the time goes on.
Yeah, Colorado is also one of those maps, like when you rip once, it's just a snowball effect.
Yeah,
You keep on
sure.
ripping. I'll take this one, Joker. The spin is live. We have Sean Rose, Injected Poison as the Militia Cook. Penelope Graves, Loud Explosive Weapon as the Militia Technician. Ezra Burke, a Fall Kill as the Scarecrow. And Maya Parvati, SMG as the Militia Elite. So, not too bad. Could be much worse, right? For
Could be
Colorado.
worse. Yeah. It's just my one slight thing could be that Ezra and Penelope pairing of Loud and Full. You'd have to get that Scarecrow kill done, and then swap him to that Technician almost immediately, then run to the exit. I've had the exact same thing before, just turned around, and when you kill Penelope or Ezra in that house, that Full kill, the Militia Elite just go anywhere. They can very easily just wander into the basement and just see the bodies. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's going to be interesting to see like if they go grab the Technician. Of course, we will see Sean, I guess, killed in his hut. After the Michael, of course, isn't it's free almost, really.
It
Militia
kinda
Elite,
is.
you get Militia Elite here. You can just bring the SMG, of course, slap dash, all be good. So
And again, not
not that bad.
not a loadout heavy spin yet again.
No.
Like, you can choose to bring everything, but of course there's an injected poison right in the basement of Ezra, so that
Yep.
wouldn't make any sense. You can opt to bring a silenced SMG, of course, which does make a lot of sense. But then you still got a slot left for to bring your own duck or whatever loud explosive to your choosing. And if you
Yeah,
don't want to and want to bring a
nice
calmer
mix.
or whatever instead, you can always pick up the nitro.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you just wait for Sean to get back to the house because you don't rely on having the right timing for him, then that's very viable to kill him, immediately dragging him downstairs, of course. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be, as I said, it's gonna be interesting to see
Look at
what
the in-game
players
time
do.
as well, Joker. It's exactly the same. So they both spend the same amount of time in the planning phase, which is always cool to see. Which is part of the roulette skill set as well, of course. How quickly can you make up a plan, select your loadout, and just load into the level? So it's nice to see that it's pretty much completely equal in-game time.
Yeah. It's Sean Kill. I still think it's Sean Kill. It's gonna be very interesting to see what both players do if they isolate Maya, kill Maya, then just immediately go get the cook and try and reach Rose or whatever they do with Rose. It's gonna be interesting. I suspect we'll see different things. Of course, Blythe will get rid of these two technicians before going to Maya, and Rune will just worry about Maya first.
If we look at zRune here, Joker, and I'm looking at the weapon at his back, isn't that the silenced AR?
That is, yeah, that's attack AR, well, whatever it's called. That is Science AR. I don't know if he bought it just to
There's no silent weapons on Colorado, so he smuggled it in.
Yeah.
So I hope he didn't mistake it for an SMG, because yeah, unless someone corrects me, but that surely looks like an assault rifle to me.
I think he primarily bought in that in a briefcase and an SMG as his other weapon slot, so he could have a safe camera box shot and Ezra isolation. I would assume. Hopefully, it's all good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fair enough. Still an interesting choice then to bring a silenced assault rifle here. But hey,
Well, yeah,
if it works, it's not stupid, eh?
But he doesn't have his SMG on him, so he can't do that Maya kill yet. So
No, exactly. And speaking of that Maya kill, Blithe has
yeah, so
has disposed of her here. So again, a small lead here. Oh, and
definitely.
yeah, that is always a risky spot. If that guy is there, I rather not knock him out at all, to be honest.
Oh. You see the both ends of the spectrum there. Blythe gets away with it, Rune unfortunately doesn't. It's just a summarised Rune's game so far. It's been a very unfortunate Blythe, just going for everything flawlessly at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I personally always just want to calmer the cook. I just don't trust all those walking eyes around. It's just too scary. Ripped too many times by that, and we do see Blithe take the militia cook here. But yeah, now Blithe has to think really, does he want to get Sean here in this little explosive shed? Which is of course an option. Or does he want to get him back into the house and go for a shelter exit? With the loud explosive for Penelope, of course. I mean, the loud explosive weapon, you can do it remote, of course. It's not like a loud firearm. So he doesn't need to exit in the basement. He could just exit Westbridge or wherever. And we do see another unfortunate rip here for zRune.
Yeah, oh, that's harsh as Rune, and again, it's just something that if you're not aware, it just happens, and I'm sure you won't see that rip again from Rune that much. But Blythe, wow,
Yeah.
going so well at the moment, and again, I don't want to say it, but if everything's right for him here, it could definitely be around the Recce Spin area. I think Speed still has it with what, 744? So what has a
Something
minute
like
40?
that.
Yes, has a
I
minute
mean,
40 to work with here.
this is the scariest moment here for Blithe, of course.
Yeah.
He has to be patient here, spam that instinct, look around. Where is the militia elite guard? Upstairs? Where
Where's
are the
hacker
hackers?
downstairs? Yeah.
But yeah, if he's patient and careful, we might see a finish pretty soon. And yeah, just no mistakes from Blithe so far. Just super strong performance. And yeah, zRune, as we said, you rip once a Colorado, especially with being a map down and the pressure. And you just keep on ripping because you just want to make up for it. And you're taking more and more risks. And it's just counterproductive, really. But
Blythe going for it. Ooh. Ooh. Bit of ragdoll there for Ezra.
yeah, and That can be scary.
What's he? Oh, he's going fallen objects. Oh no.
Oh, that's
No.
a wrong kill.
Oh, Blythe.
No, Blithe.
I
And
saw him
just
draw the boy. I was
just
like,
like that.
that is.
And just like that, it completely turned around. And that's also the beauty of roulette, of course. No matter how far you ahead you are, it just takes one little rip, and the tables are completely turned. I have sent Blithe a message. I hope
Yeah,
he
that
is aware,
is.
and he has read it. I can see that on the admin screen when they read the post. And yeah, that is at least he's aware of it pretty soon, so he can restart. But yeah, it's nice lead for zRune here now.
Yeah, it's so unlucky from Blythe there. Just switches off for a second, and then all of a sudden, the game changes in Rune's favour.
Yeah, and you can't really fault Blithe either. I mean, we've seen so many players just misreading spins, and especially in the heat of the moment with the pressure is on. I mean, this is such a late match in the tourney. Falling object. It's easy to just switch them around. Can't blame it at all. But yeah, this is what zRune needed here, Joker.
Yeah, of course, he won't know that Blythe would have ripped and the pressure. He'll still be thinking that Blythe will be done any minute, but does have a nice lead for himself now. It's gonna be interesting if Blythe can just keep on playing how he was, or like, because if he forgets about that rip, he'll be fine. You know, but if Ash is in the back of his head constantly, then he's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be exposed to more mistakes if he's still just thinking about that. So he just needs to get it out of his head as quick as he can, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, other than misreading the spin, he's flawless so far. So, like you said, let's see if he can keep this up, or if this will get into his head. Especially if he ends up losing this map, it is gonna be stuck in the back of your head. Like, I had this, man. I had this. Why? And if you keep pondering about that, it can affect your performance in the future maps. But yeah, we have zRune here. Looks like he is gonna go for the injected poison kill here as well. Same spot as zRune. He does need to hurry a little bit though. Yeah, oh, we do have a panic here. He does get the
Very
prompt.
high angle.
Yeah, no alarm. Oh, but there is one guy here. And no, he walked in and oh. That's just so unlucky and unfortunate for zRune there. That guard outside just heard the scream of Sean there and came inside. So unlucky because he was finally going there as well, Joker.
Yeah, he just get going.
Was looking good
got
for
going
him.
and got going, looks good, and just another thing just gets in your way, and you just hit another roadblock there for Rune. Literally everything that can go wrong with the map is literally going wrong for him.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Murphy's Law.
hopefully he just gets that one run where everything just goes through smoothly, but Blythe flying through it again, of course, here and.
Yeah, and he has Maya down again. SMG kill as the Militia Elite. And he will be... I mean, he's not going to change anything about his threat. His threat was great.
That's fine. I was literally talking about how he could be wrecky, and then the unfortunate mistake happened, and doing the full kit itself wouldn't have added much time onto his run, of course, and he would have been fine just to go back and grab the technician as he did. We'll get another fine knockout onto the pissing guard here, and we'll have to get them to kick over now.
Yeah, no issues here so far. He will calmer him again, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's equipping the calmer. Like, the good thing here, Joker, is like Blithe isn't changing anything, and why would he? But what I mean with that is like all the timings are going to be the same as well. You don't have to like improvise, of take into account different timings, different pattings of guards. It's all just the same, and it works already. Just need to get the right kill on Esser right now, but that's always a nice feeling when you don't have to change your strat up, right?
Yeah, because the kills are so close to each other. Fallen objects and full on to both Ezra, Penelope, and Sean, you could argue. So, yeah, there's nothing to change at all. Just have to be maybe a bit more careful of the militia elite and the hackers because he will be dragging Ezra's body for slightly longer. The kills won't be heard when he does it, so the escape itself might just be easier.
Yeah, exactly. Blithe now just waiting for the guard to turn around. Funnily enough, it doesn't matter if they're like when you take that scarecrow disguise, you can do it at any time. It's always safe. You only have to like when you get out of that
Yeah.
that thing, then you have to watch if people are looking. But yeah, Blithe almost back to where he was here. zRune working on the Maya isolation here. I did see him secure the Militia Cook outfit already, so there is a nice little optimization there for zRune. Has his SMG now as well, gets the kill straight away.
Maya Parvati is down.
Yeah, this is the last time, and just hopefully, yeah, he does the knockouts and kill swiftly and promptly, so he won't face the issues he did in his last run of life. So far ahead now. Still lots of things to go wrong with a loud kill and a full kill in Colorado, however. But the militia elite gets a nice time in there on that militia elite. Goes into that little TV room at the right time. Waits for the hacker to move around. He should be fine now. Start. Oof, forgot about that one as well. Should be fine. Start dragging Ezra.
He should be fine now. And that is the kill. One of those hackers will hear that usually. Oh no, not this time around. Not that it matters though. But yeah, that is the third kill down, and he just needs the militia technician disguise here.
Yeah. Of course, West projects it. It's so close. Of course, we'll drag the militia elite outside to grab his own technician back. A little bit easier, of course. No risk of the hostile glitch outside. So nice bit of awareness there for Blithe. Rune now gets that kill on the Sean, but it's just too late for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, and still Jokerj, just flawless performance from Blithe here. The only tiny little thing was like misreading the spin, but other than that, no mistakes. Just clean gameplay here from Blithe.
Yeah, my argument would be he had green guns when he restarted, so it's still flawless. He just unfortunately misread the spin. That's what led them restart, sadly.
Yeah, exactly. It's very impressive, the performance from Blithe at the moment. And zRune is just feeling the pressure here. Also has some unlucky moments. And now, coming up, we can reveal it now, Jokerj, for those in chat that didn't want to get spoiled. It's Miami for the third map.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think everyone likes Miami. It's just a nice roulette map, I think. It's just it's very easy to become comfortable on. A lot of people understand it. It's just generally a nice map. I think this is where more experience will come from Miami. Just having them ways to just you know, I forgot the word already. God, help me out. The word I had it in my head is just gone.
Yeah, sorry, I'm multitasking as well, like with getting the spin ready, getting the predictions ready, getting everything ready. So I'm sure it's fine. People will know what you mean. I did pay out the predictions chat. I will set it up on time now for the next map. But yeah, zRune on the back foot here, Jokerj. Down 4-0. It's the scenario where you absolutely do not want to be in.
Yeah, not at all. And of course, in Miami, a map where he lost once, but that one loss was in a very nice fashion. You know, he went for that. I think it was Sniper Robert and he just tried to shoot Robert from across the map. Was very unlucky with it, and it didn't pay off. Robert, he shot Robert across the map with a pistol to knock him over and make it a lot easier for him to be shot. And unfortunately, just fell right behind the door where he couldn't shoot him. The one place he just couldn't get a kill off is where Robert fell, unfortunately. So if it is Robert Sniper again, in Like a Disguise, in the garage side, the race side, the VIP area of the map, I hope we see Rune do that again. Even with a pistol, I'd like to see him try and do it again. But yeah, of course, sniper rifle with Sierra is a lot easier. Can just shoot the car.
Yeah, unless it's a loud one. Might make it a little trickier. Still very doable though, as long as you pick a loud sniper with slowdown. Without the slowdown, it's actually super hard to hit the car of Sierra. Like, no joke.
Yeah, if you don't have that slowdown, you try and aim at the back of Sierra's car, of course Moses is in front of it, and you don't really want to shoot Moses' car. It's not a good idea in roulette. So just trying to shoot Sierra's car is the best bet here for yeah, of course. You want to pick, if it is loud sniper, you want to pick one of the few that does have slowdown on it, like the Jaeger 7 Lancer or something. But
Yeah, exactly.
it's still in both of the overpasses. There are people that can hear the shot, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Actually, it's not as free as you think. My
No,
loud
definitely not.
sniper. Silence is not that bad, or generalized sniper because you can use a silence.
As long
one,
as you have the slowdown, it's fine, really.
yeah,
But yeah, both
yeah,
players don't have that much experience on Miami compared to a lot of the other players in the tournament. We got 1 time by zRune versus 4 time versus Blithe. Those are low numbers, really, for Miami, which is
yeah.
quite a popular map overall.
I'd like to see what that one tie is as well from Blythe. My one guess would be photo finish because on Miami it's a photo
Yeah, that
finish
was
is definitely the more common. I'd say.
no, that was a draw against me in a previous tournament, even either the last one or RR7.
Yeah, I mean Miami easily does have hard long spins, of course, as well. So easily understandable. Like Sierra falling object consumed poison can be tricky. Likewise with Robert falling objects and consumed can be hard. But I'm sure both of these players, not exactly experienced on Miami, but just experienced roulette players in general. I'm sure they would play lots of Miami anyways, just not in
Yeah,
a game
for sure.
sense.
But yeah, Blithe is just in the driving seat at the moment. He's chilling. He can drop this map, and yeah, like I said, still have 2 more chances. He just needs 1 more map win here. That's a great feeling, of course. Also makes you play way more relaxed. We might see zRune play a little more risky than he normally would, because he really needs to get the win here. But
Yeah, it's just gonna be comfortable from Blythe here. He's just gonna, no pun intended. He's literally is in the driver's seat on Miami coming through here. So we'll be fine. Just to take it slowly, of course. I think Rune against a good opponent like Blythe is, you'll take your time, just try not to rip anyways. But I do think in this situation where Blythe is 4-0 up, he was quick on Berlin and nearly quick on Colorado, just that unfortunate rip. I think Rune will try and play quicker and take more risks. I definitely think.
yeah, he might even be forced to do so. But yeah, the spin is arriving, Joker. Will you do the honors?
Yeah, we will. Sierra Starfish as the Aeon mechanic and Rollinox Fiberwire as the kitchen staff. So yeah, you have a kill for Sierra with the when the actual condition the Starfish is on one side of the map, and the kill for Robert is on the other side of the map. So lots of running, you would say here.
Yeah, you can't really avoid the back and forth here, by the looks of it. Kitchen staff, that is a unique disguise, if
yeah.
I remember correctly.
Yeah, anyone just behind this waiter start in a little kitchen. It's easy to grab. It's just a knockout onto him and the waiter. A throw extraction does make it easier. And we will see Rune opt for a suit start with no smuggle, just a pistol, crowbar, and Trank coming in here.
Yeah. Blithe still a little uncertain with this loadout, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they approach this. And we see a dolphin start from zRune actually, so he's gonna just go for the starfish.
Yeah,
And the
these
Sierra
starfish.
kill first, so that's only one back and forth.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not bought in a fiber wire, so we'll be spunking one in, which does explain the replan here. So playing slightly after Blithe, but we'll be on similar fields soon.
Yeah, and we see Blithe starting as the waiter. He is gonna take care of the kitchen staff disguise first. Does use a calmer. And Blithe just not even bothering to KO this dude. That is interesting here. Just taking the disguise. But yeah, this is gonna be cool to see Joker. For the first time we see completely different approaches. Unlike the first
Yeah,
two
very nice.
maps. So now we can actually compare strats here, which is always fun.
Yeah, I mean Blithe's gonna have to come back over to this side of the map, of course, for the Sierra kill. But likewise, the Rune, he's gonna have to come back over to the other side of the map to do the Robin Ox kill. So you suspect there'd be similar times, but you generally just don't know, really. Aeon Mechanic is the one that's by himself, I think. So that should be just an easy. It's one of the easier ones to
Yeah.
grab.
Yeah. I mean, none of the mechanics are truly hard, right? Like the drivers
No.
are more challenging in that regard.
Yeah, Rune will pick up the invitation, of course. Nice grab there, just having that knowledge that the invitation is there to safely get through into the VIP area here.
We don't see that all too often, though.
No, there's usually a
it's-
sneak run security or a crowbar through the other side way by the Kronstadt paddock.
Yeah. And we do see zRune trying to infiltrate through one of the garages. It doesn't really matter which one. As long as you're inside, you can find one of those key cards and just, well, basically you have free roaming there. He is deciding to crowbar that door. Seems
And
safe for him.
Tranking, yeah, and Tranking the mechanic as well. Of course, he is the only one in here, but of course, actually, that's a smart decision. The guard will come over, but not far enough. So maybe could question the decision of possibly burning a Trank. But I mean, Miami's a map where actually Tranks don't mean much really. It's lots of disguises, but most of the disguises can just be grabbed with.
I mean, there are a couple, like Street Musician.
Yeah. But in terms of spin and kitchen stuff, we just see it used by Blithe, but not necessarily necessary. Just a lot safe to do so.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's zRune has the Starfish, has the Aeon Mechanica outfit. We'll go for the Sugar Strat here and go for Sierra first. And Blithe is infiltrating the Nox building. And we'll go for Robert first with the Fiber Virus kitchen staff. So they might get their kill at roughly the same time as well. It's very interesting.
Yeah, Blithe going from the bottom upwards. The options get that starfish straight away. He goes to shoot out the cameras from the window that does have glass, which will result in a bullet impact. So it might cause some issues here, but we'll opt to pull out his Trank and clear out the security room.
Yeah, no problem for them at all. And yeah, like you said, cameras taken care of. Bodyguards cleared out. He just needs to wait for Robert here.
Yep, Maroon near the end of the cutscene here, and we'll have that Sierra peekaboo done very soon, and the kill will shortly follow. Does have what he needs for it.
Yeah, if he gets the peekaboo, she will be dead within the next 30 seconds or so.
Yeah. And of course, we just have to run outside and go right up to the kitchen staff. Of course, the air mechanic is allowed on that further side of the VIP area, but Blithe, in a similar time with Rune here, does manage to get the first kill down. So both players will have them kills down. Just
Yeah, they were only
one-on-one
like
target, one
five
the other.
seconds apart, and both players get the first kill, opposite kills. So yeah, now we're gonna see some running across the map
Yeah, so
from both players, and this could it's really hard to tell like
yeah,
who's ahead here. What would you
and
say?
both players getting the kill at the same time. So you can't really think about who will get the kill first. Rune going the long way around, you could argue, to the kitchen staff, which might add a bit more time on, but Blythe needs the Aeon mechanic, and Rune needs the kitchen staff. You could argue that the Sierra kill does take longer, depending on where Rune does get Robbie in a
And the exit
cycle.
is a little bit further away compared to the helicopter as well.
Yeah, indeed. So just depends. I think around the 7 minute mark is where the consumed opportunity will happen. So we'll be in and around his office area. So definitely gonna be interesting here. Rune just having some slight issues with his
Yeah,
kitchen staff.
he does have the disguise though. He is yellow guns, but of course the camera stuff is right near the exit as well, where he's gonna kill Robert.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue. And well, Blithe just used the snail and got the Aeon mechanic. So both players got a kill down, and they got the disguise they need for their final kill. And I want to say that zRune is having a slight lead
Yeah.
here.
If Robinox is far enough away as well, he could actually shoot the laptop from the stands. But I think he will be in a favorable position for Rune here, where when he shoots the laptop from the crossover, he should be good enough to not actually have to wait long for Robert at all.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I was just gonna
definitely.
say it might depend on where Robert Knox is at
Yeah.
the moment for zRune, because he can get there super quick, but it can also take a good 30 seconds
Yeah.
here, which
Blythe,
might mean a
Blythe was waiting.
difference.
Yeah, Blythe was waiting a long time for it, you know. And Rune now will have an opportunity for Robert. He's a bit far away. Not that
He
far
needs
away,
to
not
shoot
that
it
bad,
now
but,
already. He needs to shoot it from
yeah,
down
he
here
needs to shoot
already.
it. It does give him a bit more time to actually safely take out the cameras, you could argue. As you saw with Blythe,
He did
Blythe
not
now
hit it.
will be.
He didn't hit it.
He hasn't hit it.
No, we shot
Oh.
5 times and he didn't hit it. At least it was still glowing up in instinct. And that is costing him another, yeah, he gets it now, another 15 seconds. Yeah,
but
the
Blythe
cutscene
now
is
with
over
Sierra
for
backed out.
Blithe, so no, I really thought that zRune had the advantage there. However, so slightly, but if Blithe gets this peekaboo here, he will be done sooner by the looks of it.
Yeah, Robinox so far away from Rune here.
Yeah.
Blythe with an exit close by, just has to swap into the mate disguise. The camera outside won't be an issue, of course, has to get rid of the camera box already. We'll dump Sierra as well, just for a bit more safety. So
Yeah,
Blythe
we'll
will be in
get
a
the-
commanding position.
Yeah, we'll get the free medic here, and yeah, this is over. I will wait, but he might not even be in photo finish. I lost the word as well, just like you, Joker. Within
Yeah,
the photo finish range
range.
of 40,
Yeah.
47 seconds here, because Robert was just so far away from him. Look at that, it took him almost a minute to get up there.
Yeah. And you just think if he managed to get that shot down straight away, how close would it have been? And yeah, Blythe will run to the Rune.
I'm not sure if it would have mattered, to be honest.
Yeah, even with photo finish, I can't see him making up the time here, unfortunately.
You want to see, want to hear something funny? Guess how many seconds apart?
46.
48.
Oh, oh no.
48 seconds apart, so no photo finish. I mean, even if it was 46,
yeah,
of course, there was no way he was
Yeah.
gonna make up for it. And yeah, that is Blithe with a sweep. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it's a-
flawless performance really for Blithe, except for that wrong kill method. But
yeah,
other than
although,
that,
yeah. Yeah, she looked so impressed today. Rune didn't really get going to Miami. Really, just couldn't on Berlin and Colorado. Just didn't really get that far, unfortunately. And then Miami did get far. Just argued did do the slightly show strat, and that's what unfortunately cost him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he had a rough start on Berlin with a couple of rips at the beginning, and Blithe was just flying on Berlin. Didn't allow any mistakes and just finished first try. And it was just zRune was just on the back foot from there, like with the pressure increasing. And then on Colorado, a couple of restarts as well. Blithe one big one with Ezra, the wrong kill method, of course. But yeah, zRune couldn't get going on Colorado until it was just too late.
Yeah,
And,
that's
yeah, Miami was super close. Unlucky with the rubber timing here.
yeah, just didn't really have that sign of just the normal room we saw. We didn't see that on on Berlin and Colorado today, unfortunately. But I still think he will be sat. If you told him before the tournament that he'd placed fourth, I think he would have taken that. So I think it's a really nice improvement for Rune here. And
Yeah,
what we're seeing,
definitely
he's
very
done so
impressive
well.
to make it top four. And it's also always form of the day as well, Joker. Like
Yeah.
you've played a couple of tournaments now as well. You know how it is. Like you can play superb one day, and the very next day it's just you're just a shadow of yourself from the previous day. You know. So it's
Yeah, all it takes is the game not to go your way, and you're on the back foot already, really. So
yeah.
just and you could argue that with Colorado Rip and some Berlin Rips, but Blythe was so impressive today, as he always is.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely was a deserved win today. And yeah, zRune. Speaking of, let me pull the brackets up here. zRune's adventure in RR9 will be over. He can look back and be satisfied, like you said, Joker. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, he's beaten Pajero. Unfortunately, lost to Infun, and I said when he beat yesterday, you don't beat Fruit twice in 120 by luck. Like that's a certain.
Nah,
And
he
he's
had
just
he
been
had a great tourney,
so
and top
impressive.
four is very, very, very impressive and respectable.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have Blithe securing himself a top three positioning finish already, and he will be facing Infofun in the loser bracket final, and it's actually the last remaining match before the grand finals on Sunday. And this should be a real banger as well, banger of a match.
Yeah.
Most likely we'll see them schedule it for tomorrow. Gives both players some prep time. And I mean, they have to play it before Saturday, so they're not forced to play it tonight already. They can just play it tomorrow. But yeah, really looking forward to that one. And then we got our world champion, still reigning world champion, Dani Buta, already comfortably waiting in the grand final. He will face either Infofun or Blithe. It's not going to be easy either way. And yeah, these last two remaining matches for the PC bracket are going to be absolutely insane, Joker.
Yeah, they're gonna be good, and games you don't really want to miss now. So just wait till their schedule, and
Yeah.
everyone will be aware of when they're being played on. I assume.
Yeah, I don't have to bother going to the upcoming matches because console, the both grand finalists are already known. You got Buff Guy against Vanium, so they'll play on Sunday. And yeah, as just mentioned, Infofun versus Blithe needs to be scheduled. They'll probably play tomorrow, so it's actually empty. It's always a weird feeling at the end of the tournament when you see hit maps and like the whole list and it's just empty. But yeah, 3 matches remaining. 2 grand finals and 1 loser bracket final, Joker. We're really at the end here, and it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be super close. Any one of these remaining players is a favorite for the title at this point. I mean, they've proven themselves,
Indeed.
right? So yeah, Joker, I
Yeah.
wanna thank you very much for co-casting with me. It was a joy.
Anytime I enjoyed it as well. It's a great game to come co-cast.
Yeah, and chat, I hope you enjoyed the match as well. And again, GG's to both zRune and Blithe. And yeah, we'll see